By the way, if you're watching this, I am breaking the law.
You really think we should be posting this on the internet then? I think we're gonna have to do the magic of editing. Turn it up. Welcome to Movie Reviews with Zaz and Craig. I'm Craig, and my friend next to me, who is indisposed at the moment, is Zaz. Now, we're starting it off with a bang. We figured we'd do a couple of movies that were both nominated for a whole lot of Oscars. The first one, thank you. The first one was True Grit, starring Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon. But thankfully, for you guys, we were also able to sneak in to the King's Speech during the opening previews. So we got to see the whole movie for free.
I want to see Mel Gibson's movie Beaver, by the way.
Yeah, we saw a preview for that one. The Beaver looks really funny. I don't know, that alcoholic anti-Semite might be able to pull a comeback out of this one.
I like Angry Mel.
Angry Mel's great.
Like
Anyway, like I said, but we snuck in to the King's Speech, starring Jeffrey Rush, Colin Firth, and Helena Bonham Carter. Now, starting off with True Grit.
True Grit.
It's a remake of a classic John Wayne film, True Grit. This
The
one,
Duke.
Yeah. John Wayne is one of my favorite actors, has been since I was a small child. So going into this movie, I was a little biased against it. But we'll get to that. To begin with, the movie is about essentially Matty Ross, whose father is murdered by a man by the name of Tom Chaney, played by Josh Brolin, who, in just the few minutes he had on screen, did a really good job.
Fucking great job.
Yes. But she, when she finds out that after Chaney flees into the Indian territory, that nobody in law enforcement is actually going to be pursuing him, she hires a U.S. Marshal, Rooster Cogburn, played awesomely by Jeff Bridges in this version of the film. They're joined in their travels by Texas Ranger named LaBeef, in a very so-so sort of performance from Damon. I was
not impressed.
Not impressed. It wasn't that he was bad. He just didn't do good. It
wasn't a bad performance. It was a performance in which it was a good performance.
It was adequate. It was adequate. It was a forgettable performance. Matt is usually, I prefer a lot of his acting.
I take
like his
Matt
acting
over Ben any day.
Yeah, that's a given. Have you seen Daredevil?
First comic book movie ever.
Yeah, and we're two comic book geeks.
But basically in the plot, there is nothing more than a little girl that wants revenge for her daddy, and
yeah, but
that bitch was way too smart.
Yeah, although I am really ashamed that I've forgotten that girl's name. But
she is nominated for Best
She's nominated for Best Supporting Actress. Find out her name. Zaz is going to dump it in below her once we're done. So it's right here.
Yeah, right here. That's
right here.
We forgot your name initially, but
we are sorry.
See,
we are sorry.
This is your
name.
I
should not have forgotten your name.
She's nominated, and she's going against Tim Burton's girl. Are they still dating?
Yes. Okay. Helena Bonham Carter is also nominated for Best Supporting Actress for
the movie we snuck into.
Her movie for the King's Speech.
And it's
really, I think it's kind of up in the air because that girl.
I liked her better. I want her. I don't know.
Anyway, but we'll get back to True Grit.
True Grit.
Really, like I said, and I think
I have not seen the original. I want to bring that up, by the way. He hasn't.
I've seen the original.
And also, John Wayne fan,
but I am not really comparing it to the original. I am looking at it as a movie on its own. And really, if you look at it, the only thing that gives this movie legs, the only reason you want to watch this movie all the way through, is because of the character Rooster Cogburn, and also because Jeff Bridges does a good job at it.
Jeff Bridges ugh. It was like Godzilla, and they were Tokyo, and he was just stomping on them, and it's like,
This is a complete mistake on Joel and Ethan Coen's part. It really wasn't the actor's fault, even though it looked kind of like Matt Damon phoned it in.
From a technical aspect and the Western genre,
It was
there was no really good
there were
Western establishing
there were
shots.
like it was completely lacking on the big huge vistas of the classic.
You know,
it's
that tall, that crane shot.
I understand. Yes, I
you're
understand. This
zooming
isn't a
in.
John Ford film. It's not shot.
No.
It's not shot in the Arizona desert. But the fact of the matter is that in a western, you need to establish where you are. You're in the American West.
You're in the American
you need
West.
these big, huge,
epic,
very awe-inspiring, natural beauty. Just showing off. You need these big establishing shots. Like, without it, it's just a movie with guys on horses, really.
Yeah. And
Move on to the King's Speech here in a minute, but just to sum it up, I give True Grit 3.5 stars out of 5. It's a good movie, but it's not something worth paying to go see in the theaters. I really was disappointed, and like I said, I think it was Joel and Ethan Coen's fault. I was expecting more.
You were expecting one thing, and it's the same reason. The only reason we really agreed on the disappointment of this movie is the anticlimactic ending.
Yes, the ending is
was worse than the Lord of the Rings. It was
the only reason it was better than that was because it didn't have 6 endings. It ended when it ended.
What the fuck were you thinking, Peter Jackson? Fuck.
That's gonna get edited out, kids. Anyway,
I will say, on a scale of 1 to 5, I am going to give it 4 stars because of Jeff Bridges' performance. And
3.5 stars for me, 4 stars from Zaz.
All right, now we got to move on.
Now moving on to the King's Speech,
which we did not pay for.
Which, is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Anyway,
not awesome that we didn't pay for it.
It's
I
awesome
would
that we
totally have paid for this and snuck into True Grit.
Yeah, I wish it would have been the other way around. The King's Speech is about Prince Albert, the Duke of York, at the time, who went on to become King George VI.
Yeah, break this one down and get in the camera frame.
He was from a young age, a stammerer from the age of 4. His father, King George V, was the first king of Britain to ever address the British people through radio, and he was very, very supportive and very behind the idea of what radio can do for a monarch and what they have to do and what to be a figurehead of the nation of Britain and the British Empire at that point in time. The movie is all about the relationship that develops between Henry VI and his speech coach, who eventually became a very fine public speaker, and he really became a huge morale-boosting figurehead that really helped the British people through the Second World War with a lot of his very famous radio addresses that he gave during the war.
And we're filming in the trailer.
Yes, we're filming in my crap shack. But back to the movie. Anyway, it's like I said, it's about the relationship that develops between these two men. King Henry VI.
Badass, you have red Chucks?
Converse, yes.
Dude, that's fucking tight.
I got a black pair in the box, too.
Nice.
Anyway, it's about the relationship between that develops between King George VI, played awesomely by Colin Firth, who is nominated for Best Actor.
Ow.
Cut it out! I'm trying to fucking do this, man.
I know, you're doing a good job.
Well, I can't do it with you being a dipshit like that next to me. Anyway, Henry VI, played by Colin Firth, who's nominated for Best Actor for this role.
Which I think he's going to win.
Yes, I think he's my pick to win the Best Actor too. But between the relationship established between him and Lionel Logue, his speech therapist, played by Jeffrey Rush, who I believe is going to win Best Supporting Actor for this role. And I really think this movie is going to sweep with Helena Bonham Carter taking the the best supporting
But
actress.
it's not gonna get. Well, it could. I think. But it's not getting best director.
But she might be a spoiler for that one.
Oh yeah. What if we put it up here though?
No, we're gonna put it down here.
Down here, okay.
Right here.
Yeah, that name.
Her, yeah, she might be a spoiler, but I really think this is going to be a the King's Speech sweep for the best actor, best supporting actress. And
Natalie Portman is obviously going
Natalie
to get it.
Natalie
And I
Portman.
haven't seen Black Swan because you weren't there. We would have so snuck into that movie today too.
But anyway, the
we even ditched that cave movie. Was that the one that we didn't want to see?
Sanctum.
Sanctum.
We chose not to sneak into Sanctum.
We chose not to sneak into Sanctum. We chose not to sneak into the Justin Bieber movie.
That's not really a choice. Really.
Yeah. We're not. Take two, because it's.
Fucking hate Zaz.
I get that a lot. But we're going to start this off with a bong rip. We were just talking about this shit. We just kind of worked it out. There was a little bit of... The tape ran out, and we were talking earlier, but I didn't hit record. So we're going to do this again, and it's alright. This is the first...
We were sitting here like jackasses for 20 minutes talking to a camera that wasn't recording.
When you put it like that, I look retarded. And I want to be a director one day. Crap in a hat.
Take a drink of your beer. We're talking about the King's Speech. Zaz doesn't get any more bong rips until he stops annoying me. Which I don't think is ever going to happen, so he's going to shit out of luck.
Fucking awesome. Bang up job. Like this,
it was a great
dude,
job.
like, you know,
movie
and
was
congratulations
great.
and a great shout out to the editor, the director, and all the actors and all the cast, because you know what? The review is right. This is the best movie of the year.
Yeah.
The King's Speech.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, dude. Yeah, 5 out of 5, dude.
5 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5. You guys rocked it. All of you. Mac, let's try that again. It's 9/11. And that's our opinion.
And if you don't like it, you can go see it
for yourself. See, that's a good outro.